different angle for the camera. There we go. See if we move that around a bit. Trying out the new things. I'm just going to move this just here. Okay, hopefully you guys can hear me okay. So, plan of action for this one is I'm going to go back into to sort of jump in and go back and have a look to try and add all of these guys into it, because I've never done it. I haven't got all the coins, so just waiting for that to load up. So here we go, connecting up. Ooh. So this is one thing I should have probably launched into it first. That would have been a better idea. But nevertheless, here we go, we're loading in. I don't know why it needs my Disney account. It's all local, we don't need to worry about Disney account. But because I'm streaming, it doesn't like it. Anyway guys, hope you guys are having a good show. And like I said, I'm trying to do a little bit more live streaming. I've got the new camera in and things like that. Though I think a lot of people have been picking up the camera because of the new PlayStation VR. Oh, come on, just get into it. Don't worry about... Here we go. Rise Against the Empire. I'm going to go into load game. And we're going to go into... See, here, look, I haven't been in this playset since November. I've got Fireworks Night. That was the last time I was in this playset. I think that was the thing. I played it a lot when I got it. I haven't really gone back into it since, so I'm not really going to be remembering it. So I want to try and pick up the coins for the Force Awakens characters. Unfortunately, Marvel Battlegrounds hasn't arrived yet over here in the UK. It's not out. Whoop. It didn't quite work so well. Whoop. There we go. That's a bit better. Yeah, Marvel... Stay. Marvel Battlegrounds is not out yet, so... Let's jump in. Now, if I put down... The character's a bit closer. If I try and put him on... Shouldn't probably let me because I have not been unlocked yet. So we need to try and track him down. So let's see where we need to go find them. Because I'm going to Star Wars Champion coins. Let's see where they are. So, doesn't particularly say where that one is. I'm trying to remember where they are. I haven't played in this for so long. Nope. Collectibles, there we go. I think that's the one. So the Death Star's got one in that I need to get, and Hoth's got one, and Tatooine's got two. There's none on the Forest of Endor, so there's no point in me staying here. So let's jump in a plane and fly off somewhere to where we want to go to Tatooine. So we're just going to go straight into land. We don't need to worry about going through space. We don't need to worry about any of that. And I'm also just, like I said, trying out this live streaming malarkey a little bit more. See if my broadband speed can take it in the evening. It might not quite work the way I want it. The only way to do it is to try it out. As I said, I'm using my new microphone. It's really not liking this camera. It's such an odd camera shape here. It doesn't really fit very well. We don't really want that camera angle, do we? Whoop. There you go. While it's loading, we're just trying. You get the up the nose. That's the up the nose camera angle. We don't really want that. Not much better. But there we go. Yeah, that's the up the nose camera. We don't really want that one. So I'm just going to use... here we go. It's loading in. Hello, we got 3 viewers looking straight up my nose. So, good day. I hope you're all having a good time. I thought I'd just jump in and do some live streaming. So I'm just going to boost up the camera with all this stuff to try and give you a better view, which I should have done beforehand. There we go. Let's try and get that camera a bit better. Right, not much better. There we go. Okay, so we've got 6 viewers. So thank you very much for tuning in. Just going to move that camera there. Right, okay, so as I said, the plan is to try and track down the coins and try and do some missions with some of the Force Awakens stuff, because I've not been in this one. What's up, Jack? How you doing? Hope you guys are alright. As I said, doing a little bit of doing the Rise Against the Empire. I'm going to see if I can track down those 2 coins. So, where are they to? And see if there's any missions. I don't remember how to use these guys. I haven't used these ones for a while. Okay, so, okay, there is, we've just spotted one. So we're going to bring Ray in. I want to bring her in. There we go. So now I am going to bring her into the toy box. Okay, now I'm going to see if I can try and track down the other coin that's over here. What's up, Total Waffles? How you doing? Hope you've having a good one. I don't know if any of you guys have got Marvel Battlegrounds yet, but unfortunately I'm going to have to wait. So I'm going to do a live, hopefully try and do a little bit more live streaming. Hopefully my PlayStation doesn't kick out. I've noticed the last time I've been doing it, my PlayStation just randomly resets itself. I've tried turning up. How is this game? It is really cool. Like I said, I haven't played it since back in November. Last time I played the Rise Against the Empire one, but it's a lot of fun. Whoop. So, like I said, main thing at the minute is I'm trying to find the crossover coins. That's my aim for this session. Is literally just to jump in and do that. So we're gonna get on the land speeder. I'm just gonna track down this one here. We're only, like I said, I was planning on doing a Marvel Battlegrounds one, but it didn't quite work out the way I'd hoped today. So that's gonna be next week. Right, let's see if we can track down this coin. Let's see if I can see it from up here first. Okay. I don't know if I might even grab a ship here to kind of see a little bit better. I don't know where this crossover coin is. I know there's another one on the planet. Right, let's go and see if we can track it down a bit. Whoop. Remember the flight controls. Like I said, it's kind of funny because I've been so used to being like in toy box mode. I haven't really been in a playset for a while. I could even I subscribe. My PS is changeable. Feel free to add me. Okay, Total Waffles. I hope you enjoy the content. Alright. Whoop, didn't want to do that. Right. Anyone know where the crossover coin for one of the Force Awakens characters in? Feel free to chime in on the chat and give me a bit of a tip off. I'm just going to fly around here near the Boba ship. No, not over here. Right. So if I was a crossover coin, where would I be? Where would I be? Like I said, that's the plan for today. Crossover coins. Okay. Oh, there's a. I really should do a. Whoa, wrong button. I've actually been playing mainly Hitman. That's been the game I've been playing a lot this last week since the new game came out. And also, quite surprisingly, I found was Tron Run, or Tron Runner, whichever way you want to call it. That has been a lot of fun. Right. Man, this ship is quite tricky to fly. So crossover coin. Nope, that's a whoop. There we go. Right. Crossover coins. Where are they hiding to? I found one already, which is good. I'm gonna guess it's not around too close. So I'm trying to guess who might be on this one. Is it going to be Finn? I don't think it's going to be Kylo Ren. I would thought he would be on the Death Star. Maybe Hoth. I don't know. Look on the menu to see where the couple. Yeah, I've looked on the planets to see where they are. I'll just show again, where just so you can see where they are. So if you go into the collectibles. And Star Wars crossover coin. See here it says Tatooine. There's still one. I've got one to find on Tatooine, one to find on Hoth, and one to find on the Death Star. So I'm just trying to track down the new ones. Let's see. Oh, there it is. I see it. Yes. Yeah, I see it. There it is. There we go. There's Poe. Perfect. Right, so I'm going to bring him in. So now we have Poe. I hate the new Hitman force you to pay $60 while additional fees for optional extras. I think it is actually just the $60 and you don't have to pay for the optional, the extra stuff. It's all going to be coming into the game later. So for $60 you do get the full game. It's just going to take like 6 months to come out. If you buy the, I think it's like the £16 one, I don't know what that is in dollars, about $20, you only get the first episode. But $60 price of a full game, so it's not too different in terms of pricing to me. I actually quite like the idea because I've been playing through. I need to get back in the ship and get back to where I started from. So I want to go to Hoth now and find. So it's actually see if I got a mission or not. Have I done all the missions? Yes, I've done all the missions. I haven't started them all. Yes, I've done all the missions. That's alright then. Right, so I need to go back to the ship, and I want to get all the way to Hoth now. Yeah, like I said, on Hitman, you will get the whole game. So there's not additional fees for that one. I'm not a big problem with this because I think for me it actually works quite well because what it will do is it means I kind of get like a few hours. I've done like 5-6 hours this week playing the new game, and then I've kind of can master it, go back in and play it a bit better. Because I think if what would happen on the last, if I had all of the missions now, I'd finish them, try and rush through them, and I probably wouldn't go back and try and master them. But this time, it's actually forcing me to stop and go back and do it properly, which kind of isn't too bad. I'm kind of quite open to this idea of doing the episodic content. I mean, even in terms of, I could even look at it like Disney Infinity. You've kind of got different missions going on. Right, I'm trying to find Hoth. There we go. We're going to land. How much did you pay for the PlayStation 4 camera? I brought it. What was it about? I actually brought it nearly pretty much at launch. I think it was about £35. I know they are selling like hotcakes at the minute because of PlayStation VR. Apparently, I was reading earlier, sales are up like 1,000% because everyone's rushing out to buy them now, and the same with the Move controllers because everyone wants to use them for VR. So that's kind of quite interesting. I'm still not convinced on PlayStation VR. I want to try it out. I'm hoping to go to big video game conference in the UK, EGX, later this year, and I'm hoping that's going to be my opportunity to try out PlayStation Move. That's on my PlayStation VR. That's on the top of my sort of to-do list. If there's not any Disney games there, just to see how it works. I'm going to be honest. I've never been a big lover of VR in the past, 3D and stuff. I don't like seeing it at the cinema. It makes me feel giddy. Having to wear glasses, having to put something, I want to see what it feels like. If it doesn't feel good, I won't buy it. But yeah, that was the thing about the PlayStation VR, and I think that's why the PlayStation camera's suddenly becoming very more sort of popular and why it's probably the price is jumping up a lot. I suspect there's millions of them. Right, so we've got a crossover coin to find. So, right, if anyone knows where the crossover coin is for the Force Awakens inside of this playset, let's jump into it. Right, probably going to need a ship to get around a little bit. Right. Okay. I want to get some height so I can see what I'm doing. We should probably try and take out some of these Modocs. Actually, Poe Cameron does not look completely out of touch on Hoth in that outfit. Right. Let's jump over here. I want to get a a little bit of height so I can see where we're going. So I'm trying to track down the crossover coin on planet Hoth. I'm guessing it's going to be Finn. I don't know. It might be Kylo Ren actually. So I'm just going to find this crossover coin. So I don't know where it is. So I'm trying to get some height. I might try and grab a ship to go have a look. No, I didn't do it. If anyone... Oh. VR doesn't really interest you. I'm going to be honest. I'm very much feeling kind of... I'm intrigued, but I'm wondering if it's going to be another big gimmick like Kinect or a PlayStation Move. I hated... Oh, there's a Murdoch. I hated like the Wii in terms of its movement. I thought it was a gimmick. It kept my attention for a little bit, but I got bored of it very quickly. I like to sit there and play controller. The concept of sitting there and just waving. I don't know. I'm happy to give it a go, but I want to really try it out. I want to let everybody else kind of work out the bugs, work out if there's any issues with it. Oh, he's not quite. Oh, there's monster. Let's take him out. Whoop! Go on, Poe. Whoop! Ah. Ah. Whoa! Take these. Whoop! 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 Ah! Whoop! 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 Yes, got him. All right. Okay. I forgot he was in this cave. Yeah, back to VR. Yeah, I'm kind of going to hold out, probably see how people react to it. I think it could easily be the next big thing, but also it could very easily be the next thing. It may be on that little metal crossbar over the crossover. Alright, let's go have a look. Whoop. Alright, let's slow down a little bit. Alright, let's just go around here. Whoop. Right, we're going outside here, probably not anywhere near where it is. Right, none there, can't see it. Can't see that crossover coin. What have we got over here? Just trying to fly by slowly. Okay. Alright, it's definitely not over here. Okay. It doesn't look like a way. Oh, it keeps doing that. Whoop. Oh, and we're flying again. Alright, it's definitely not on that bit of the crossover. It's not there. The last two have been on Tatooine, where, as you said, they were on the ropes going between them. But it doesn't look like they're the same there. Alright, I'm wondering if it's the Kylo Ren one. I am wondering. Whoa. What have we got over here? We got anything? Can we see any? See that crossover one? Nope. What? Okay. Trying to do it slow because trying to see where they are. Whoop. Right, let's go through underneath here, see if we can see it under here. Right, can't see the crossover coin. Okay. Ah, lost it. Right. The metal one. Oh, the metal crossover. Let's jump back in. Go back through here. Oh, the metal crossover. I see what you mean. One straight ahead. Right. Alright, there's a metal one there. Not there. Oh, you are right. You are dead right. There it is. There it is. Perfect. Thank you very much, Jack. That was exactly what I needed. Oh, and it is Kylo Ren. Kylo Ren. There we go. Right, let's bring him in.
There we go.
Are you guys going to be getting the light effects Kylo Ren out in, what's it, a couple of weeks? I wish we'd kind of known about it before. I probably still would have brought it. I've only got 2 of the light effects figures so far. I got Yoda and Darth Vader. I wanted Darth Vader. That was the one I wanted. I'm a bit like that with Kylo Ren. I kind of do want to get it. However, the other ones I'm not so bothered about. I didn't really want to go out and buy all of the figures on with it because I didn't think that was going to work. Right, so now we have got to work out where the last crossover coin is. Collectibles. I think it was on the Death Star. Yeah, we got the... No, I probably won't. Yeah, I think if you wait, you should be able to pick it up quite cheap, because I saw, what was it, Kanan was like half price already. I think it's going to be an interesting one to see how it works. Let's see, where is the space? We want to go to the Death Star. No. Where was the Death Star to? How do we get to the Death Star? How do we get to the Death Star then? I want to go to Endor. I want to go to Tatooine. I want to go to the Death Star. Right, this is odd. Right, going back to the Death Star. Okay, we're going to go into space. Up we go. Ooh, there's that good-looking TIE fighter. Okay, so we need to find the Death Star. It wasn't in the space section, so I'm wondering how do I get back to it? You have to remind me, I haven't played this playset since November, so what's that, 5 months? Kind of one of those things I think with these playsets, they don't really jump in and jump back out again. Right, so here we are. Whoop. Alright. So how do we get to... I wonder if I can do mission logged. I could do it that way. Fly to Hoth. Destroy the star. Right. If we do that one and load in that way. Hello, Chloe. Hello, how are you? Replay the Death Star mission. Yep, that was exactly where I think I just found a way to get back to the Death Star. I think that's it anyway. So the plan is, as I said, is I'm just trying to track down the last of the crossover coins for all of the Force Awakens stuff, which I've done quite well. I've done 3 of them. Right, here we go. Can we? Oh, we can't skip this bit. Whoa! I forgot. Right, dude. Right, evade and shoot. Okay. Whoop. I'm trying to take him out. Wait. No. That came from the Death Star. How good? How's your day? Well, I've been at work all day, so just kind of usual kind of day. Nothing amazing. Just watched 2 episodes of Daredevil. That was a lot of fun. That was a good TV show. I am really looking forward to that. I love the fact they went straight into the action, no kind of setting up who it is. Daredevil, yeah, really cool show. Really looking forward to this series. Whoop. This is Death Star 2. Yeah, I kind of realised as I kind of came in, this didn't feel like the right mission. But I'm in here now, so we might as well just finish this mission off. I'll go in, find the proper Death Star in a minute and Woo!
Here goes nothing.
Here we go. We're going in. Going in. Right.
Red group, gold group, all fighters
I hope the
follow
sound is all
orders.
sounding okay. Good for you guys. Just got the new microphone last week. Just testing it out. Whoop.
I can't shake him.
Whoop. Whoop. Use Ray. Well, I would do, but in the flight, I don't think it will actually make any difference, will it?
Cover me. Good shooting.
Here we go. Great.
Lock onto the strongest power source. It should be the main.
Ray is here, ready to go.
Stay alert. We
Dodge and evade.
face real fast.
Whoop. Way up. Just trying to keep evading. Whoop. Whoop. Whoa, didn't want to do that. Yeah. Whoop, 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 whoop. Wait. I'm just trying to keep moving. Okay, right.
There it is.
Here we go. I'm going to shoot that one. I'm guessing that's what I'm going to do. Shoot. Your internet connection is not good enough quality to do the broadcast. That's not a big surprise. If I get a bit blocky, you know why. My internet connection is starting to slow down. What am I supposed to be shooting? There we go. First time, I want to see how good the connection is, because if it's not good enough connection, I'll just continue back to what I was doing before of just trying to record Toy Box gameplay. But I kind of want to do a little bit of live streaming. But unfortunately in my street I do not have the highest broadband speed, which is a real pain. It does make like streaming a little bit tricky. I'm going to go back after I watch this and just play it back, see if there's any jumpy bits, because if it's otherwise it might not work. That's why it's not in full HD, I'm afraid, because my screen just won't be able to take it. Whoop! Hey! Uh-oh. Wait! That was not so good. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm totally bashing into everything at the minute. I can't actually... And there we go. And boom! Blown up. Yeah. Okay, there we go. So that was the cutscene for the end of it. Like I said, there wasn't quite the point of what I was trying to do there. I wanted to go to the Death Star and try and unlock Finn. Yeah, so it wasn't Death Star mission number 2, so I need to find the other Death Star mission. Right. Have any of you guys tried out the new Magic Kingdoms toy box yet? Sorry, not toy box, Magic Kingdoms app. Mission log. Right. So that's right. Destroy the Death Star reactor. Yep. Right. Okay. Let's